shy. But there we go. Okay, Tony, I bet you get off, and we'll catch up with you soon from G4MUV. 73s.
G6IET.
Yeah, G6IET, M7MW, just come in, Steve.
G6IET. Well, the listening with great interest to what you were talking about there, Steve. Tony knows as well. I came from the very era that you were talking about, starting with the organs that used to have the springs in, and we used to take the back off and play the strings, the springs to get the sounds. Then we went on to the Moog, as you said, and then later the clava for the drum kit. And lo and behold, the Nord original lead I had, and then I think the last one I had was the Nord stage unit. So I've gone through those, but never played any live on stage at all, and it's all been studio work and making strange noises for people that wanted strange noises, if that makes sense. Anyway, back to you. Sorry, I had to jump in there because Steve mentioned something about wanting to come from that era. You're lucky, really. Not many of us got through it. G6IET standing down.
G6IET. Okay, 73s to you there, Tony. And yeah, Steve. Well, I was probably doing a paper round back in 1976, something like that, listening to the likes of Rick Wakeman with a little portable cassette recorder. We had a couple of reel-to-reel tape recorders in the house, and one was a battery-operated thing with 3-inch reels, something like that. And then we had another one which was valve operated, and I think I had 4 or 5-inch reels on it. And I used to multi-track. It was having great fun. So I'd do a recording on the one, and then whilst playing that back, I would record on the other one, and maybe do some accompaniments, a bongo drum or whatever I had to hand. So we built up multiple recordings, and I often wonder, it would have been marvellous to have worked for the BBC, the department that was responsible for all the sound effects, for Doctor Who and blah blah blah. I can't remember the official name for it, but it must have been wonderful work. Not sure if I timed out there, Steve, but yeah, the equipment back in those days, you're talking tens of thousands of pounds for equipment. But yeah, I got a lot of enjoyment out of the Nord. It's the Micromodular. They produced the Nord Modular, so this was a cut-down version of that, which you could program on the PC. So a lovely piece of kit there, Steve. Anyway, pass it back over to you from G4MUV.
Should I take it, Tony? G6IET, Tony's not come back. Okay then, Steve. Yeah, it's I know the Nord Modular. That when I say I use this equipment, I never said I bought it. What you used to do is hire a studio that had it, and then you used to go in and do that and use the equipment there. But you to be very quick because it was expensive to do. So you couldn't mess around. You'd have a basic idea of what you were going to do. And the original one I was talking about, the organ, it was the valve organ, the valve unit with the springs in the back. We also used to have a little wooden mallet, a tiny little thing, and used to tap the valves, the electronic valves at the back, and the generation of the vibration from tapping the valves with a little hammer used to get feedback coming from the valves, and we used to use that as well as that for some of the music. But anyway, we can go on and on. It was fascinating time, and it led on to some fantastic equipment. And now we've got the AI which I'm playing with, and I'm finding great fun with that. So I'll get back to that this afternoon. Anyway, nice chatting to you, Steve, for the first time. And if Tony's still there listening, I've got to have to stand down. My wife is on the way back from the shops, and I've got to stop enjoying myself. Anyway, G680 off and clear, but I will be listening. Cheers.
G6IET, G4MUV. Yeah, I guess we have spoken before on a few occasions, I think, in the past. Yes, all comments noted there. I actually worked with a chap, his brother-in-law or somebody worked for a company called Mellotron, which were based in Birmingham. And that system uses a series of tapes. So basically the notes were samples. I believe that instrument was quite popular with people like the Moody Blues and other artists back in the day. But as I say, I can't remember now. I mean, I'm going back 20 odd years when I worked for this company, where this chap, I think his brother-in-law, worked for Mellotron, and he used to go entertain all the pop stars of the day on fancy yachts and all the rest of it. So it's all good fun. Okay then, all the best then, Steve, and we'll catch up with you soon from G4MUV.
After 7.3s for now. Sorry, I couldn't come back before. I had to go to the gentleman's room, so I couldn't get back to you. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure I shall speak to you both at some point. So this is M7 MNW, now going clear.
G680. It was like all our yesteryears. Anyway, G680 definitely off and clear.
Yeah, 7.3 is both G4MUV off and clear.
Echo Uniform Victor. Steve, I wonder if you're listening. This is G4WKW, over. Okay, this is G4WKW, checking my access to HubNet. Appreciate any reports. G4WKW.
G4WKW. This is Golf Zero Delta Oscar Radio. Loud and clear. Perfectly readable and copyable. G0DOR in Liverpool, over.
Yeah, G0DLI, was it? I'm sorry if I didn't get that quite right. Did you say you're in Liverpool? I'm actually in Cornwall. I'm just giving a talk on All-Star, and I thought I'd just connect and see if I can talk with somebody. Name's Richard here, by the way. Can you give your name and where you are again? Over.
G4WKW. Okay, Richard. Yeah, loud and clear, mate. No problems at all with your signal. It's perfectly readable and very clear. Name is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima. Call sign is Golf Zero Delta Oscar Radio, and I'm 8 to 10 miles north of the city of Liverpool, up on the northwest coast. G0DOR, over.
Yeah, G4WKW. Yeah, well, many thanks for the call. Much appreciated. Hope you have a great day. And looks like it's 9 minutes to the sprint race. I don't know whether you have Sky, but Silverstone. Hamilton's on pole, but there we are. Anyway, cheers for now. 7-3 G4WKW.
Yeah, okay, Richard. That's 7-3 from Liverpool. There's only one kind of mate, and it's horses. So that's my preference. Horse racing. Cheers. 7-3 from Liverpool. Bye bye.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, don't mind the GGs. Anyway, cheers for now. G4WKW clear.
with me, so I didn't know straight away, Graham, unfortunately.
Oh, right, okay. I knew he got problems with his heart, but because he told me he'd had, I think it was 3 heart attacks. I think something like that. He was not well at all when I saw him the last time. Okay, Malcolm. Well, I'll speak to you again, and Barry sends his regards as well, and Zoe sends her regards. G6 out of Barry says 88. Oh dear. Yeah. 7-3's Malcolm, GB4BHF.
Yes, I do miss your crowd, and we used to like it. Okay, Graham, all the best, and thank you. And, okay, Barry, hope you're all well. Okay, Graham, I'll leave it to it, and G6 said I've said off the clear. Bye for now.
Yeah, 7-3's from us all, GB4BHF, QRZ.
Хорошо, Валерий, спасибо большое. Будут такие вопросы, отвечу с удовольствием.